Alright everyone, welcome back from the break. This is of course the quarterfinal round of the European Championship 2019, live from Brussels, Belgium. Of course, I'm here once again with Antti Törmänen, a one-time professional, and we're gonna take a look at his third game, it seems. But it looks like from that board, there's a lot of blood and
that's
and
a very
killing
interesting game
right now. But of course, Twitch chat always loves blood and killing, so we're just gonna do that. This game is between Ali Jabarin, two-time professional, and Lukas Podpera, 7-dan. So if one of them wins this match, they will be facing Ilya, it seems, who has defeated Victor Lin, 6-dan from Austria by resignation, and then they'll face each other off in the semifinal.
Semifinal, yeah.
So yeah, it looks like currently Lukas has a very good chance of entering top 4.
I would call this over, but I mean, you never know, right? As we just found out.
You never know, but it's hard to imagine with this one.
Yes.
So
Divine intervention, was it?
Divine intervention. Earthquake.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
And then you have to replay it. Right?
Meteor, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
how to summon a meteor? Just close your eyes and believe.
Maybe the International Space Station could help us.
Oh yeah.
Drop something.
So okay, so far pretty normal opening.
I think it's a 3-3 here.
Yeah. Then.
And that's a Kema.
Yeah.
And one of the modern variations.
Right.
Honey and cut from the outside.
Then Honey.
Cut from the outside.
Yeah.
Squeeze variation.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this one. I call this one the crucifix.
Because
like,
of the cross?
The cross.
Ah, that'll go. Yeah, sure. That's a good one, actually.
First one of the
Crucified.
Yeah, but I trademarked it though.
Oh, too bad. But that means I can use it here, right?
Yeah.
I can use it in this commentary, just not after it.
Or just use it sneakily in somewhere that I don't notice to avoid.
Yeah, I don't use the word crucify, but more like a cross shape and.
Yeah. No, I think you're fine. The word crucify is not trademarked yet. So, in any case, I think in this case, Black just plays the ladder.
Yes. This Joseki seems to come up quite often in Lukas's game right now. I think he likes this variation as white.
So basically, the idea, just very briefly, because there's a lot of moves in the game. So actually, in order to protect this side, you actually block from the other way, right?
Yeah, pretty much. So from time to time, it can look like So white invades here. So normally,
because it would seem that you want to block.
Yeah, exactly. Normally it looks like you want to block from this side to make a moyo.
Yeah.
But it is actually also possible with this one if you play the Kema here. And there's not so many options for white here.
Yeah.
So when Black plays the Hane from the corner, technically white could play Atari here. Technically. So this is a directional choice. Locally, this is bad for white. So like this, Black gets a corner and White's group is not totally alive. If Black plays around here, it's a little bit annoying.
So,
but if White plays one more move, then it's also kind of we could call it playable for White, but just locally White took a small loss.
Sure.
So usually the way it goes is that White blocks here, and then Black will play this cut. And now White has two choices. White can play the cut here, and as we saw in the game, or White could take the stone directly. If it takes it directly, then
White takes, right?
Atari first.
Oh, Atari first. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this and like this. It basically still is the case that Black has the right side.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of even better, right? Because White still doesn't have the top side, but White just only has the corner.
That's true also, but also at the same time, this cut here is a little bit more severe if White runs out.
That's true. So okay, that's also the Joseki, right?
Yes.
And then
also
this one, this one you do sacrifice the top side as Black, but then you can get a little bit more here.
Squeeze there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
right here. And this one.
So if the ladder works, Black will just play here,
yes.
Right? But if it doesn't, then Black will probably this one, right?
Yeah. Actually, if we check this with the AI, if this ladder happens to work for Black, then it's supposed to be locally better for Black. Which means that White should have picked some other Joseki variation.
I see. Well, because of the 3-3, right? Because the 3-3 actually doesn't reach the ladder.
Yeah, exactly. This should be reaching.
Yeah, this should.
This is a ladder breaker, and this one is not.
This one just barely misses, right?
Yeah, it goes, I think, from here, and then directly down.
Yeah. So,
So locally we call that this is a little bit better for Black.
Okay.
Then I think White played ladder breaker.
Right.
Most likely this is also a small mistake. white should just play elsewhere first, and let black play in the area, and then play the ladder breaker.
Because then black has to worry, right?
Yes, and also white doesn't know yet which ladder breaker he wants, so he can choose it later.
Yeah.
So this one just basically fixed the ladder.
Yeah.
For black early. And then here.
Large enclosure. And then black just plays another big move. So yeah, so far both players are building pretty huge frameworks.
Right. I checked this with the AI and I think it was maybe 60% for black or 63. So slightly better, but in a human game anything can and will happen, right?
Yeah.
So white lays down the moyo and black switches to the left side. So of course if black answered, I think white will be quite happy playing around here.
Yeah.
Nice moyo shape.
So black does this.
And down, I think.
Push down. And extend.
He played that one first. And yes. Because white has 3 stones in a row, he doesn't really care about the corner anymore. So he goes for the outside instead.
So actually attacking this, right?
Yes. Because white is strong on the surrounding.
So
and diagonal here.
Push. Attachment. So now black cannot live locally, it seems.
Jump.
So
that's a center move there.
Yeah.
And also that one, sure.
But I'm kind of worried about black's life and death though, because in the game,
actually it does seem like black played this one too early.
Because this actually hurts like his chances of living a little bit, right? If you don't have this, then
if there's nothing, then the Hane is actually kind of solid. You have a follow-up move here, right? And if white blocks, then this is a Sente 1-eye in the corner. And when white has this kind of a shape, black can only ever get 1-eye, and it's goes there for him.
Right.
White has this kind of a placement, for example. We did see this later. Black connects 1-eye, and white's turn.
Yeah.
So
that
was definitely a mistake.
He played, so he just wasted that, right?
Yes, and also to Gote on that side. Most likely, if you ask the AI, it's telling black to maybe go out here or maybe attach.
Right.
One of these two.
Just to deal with a more urgent task.
Yeah, you need to make the group play first.
Yeah.
Right. I'm guessing black underestimated the severity of the white attack here.
And then
I think he played Hane.
Yeah, Hane, and then white attach.
Yeah, so white wants to have this stone here in Sente to make sure he's connected.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, this was here.
Yes.
So
go down and
that really. So white even takes this out.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That really looks like.
We were actually quite surprised when we saw this first.
So is black just like dead?
Black is actually just dead. Yes. There's a little bit Aji. Black can try to break out, but this group will be dead finally.
Yeah. And I think looks like black's just dead from the get go.
So this here is a Tetsuji.
Yeah.
White
so,
can cut.
but it only works because like black already helped
exactly.
White fix, right? Because if
it was
there,
like this, then at this point black would cut and squeeze, and then it's a living shape. Or at least, well, more difficult to die in any case.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's can even Atari.
Yep.
But now.
Oh, right.
He helped white fix already, so white's not afraid of going in.
So then he started trouble on the outside, right?
And then.
But actually, there's.
I suppose it's limited what he can do.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Jump out there and.
white just. Oh, okay.
Yes,
white
this one because this cut could be annoying.
So.
And that's it. I mean, black could play here and make some kind of capturing race. But this move is also Gote, which means that white will just run out and never lose.
I mean, like this, there's just no way for black to come back, right?
Yeah.
Normally speaking.
I did actually say that if this is an Asian tournament game, when the game is over, time to resign.
Yeah.
But I guess there's still something that could happen.
Yeah. So we'll just play through the game quickly, I guess.
So attachment is a normal move there, and then
Hane.
Yes.
From Insang's lecture. Always attach.
Yes.
And then.
Always attach, yeah.
No,
okay. And yes, just took the one stone. Yes, that's correct.
So there's no connection problem there.
There is Aji, but actually it's quite strong, yeah. So here, and which way shall we use? Like if you bump, for example, white will just play here.
Okay.
And if black tries to cut, then white captures.
Right, this one.
Yes.
So that's actually not a ko, right?
Not even a ko. You'll just play from that side.
Right.
So white can actually take a ponuki and be connected.
So okay.
And if it's from this side, still white plays in the first line. And if black tries to go down, then this one here. And black cannot cut.
So white has no problem. And then okay, black just covers. White says, okay, yeah, just kill cleanly.
So this is played, and is this played?
Oh no,
that's not played yet.
Yeah.
Yes. Cover here. White lives. It's good. And then black turned. Yes.
Yeah.
And Atari. And connect. And attachment.
Touch. Yeah, I think black is desperate to try to make things happen now, right? Because I mean, this is also a pretty big area, but there's so much white can do, right? It's a very open space.
Yeah, because white is solid here and here.
That I mean, if you like invade here as white, it's almost impossible to kill that.
I'm quite sure if I play here, I will not die. I mean, this stone might die, but then I live in the corner in a big fashion.
Right.
I mean, you could probably throw a stone around here and it will not die. Maybe all the way up to here.
So yeah, let's play a little bit more. Ataris. I think there's one question about the game. What is the score at the current commentary position?
Current commentary position. So score at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually a difficult question because we still don't know what's happening here on the right side. We need to make some assumptions.
Right.
So how I would personally start this is that I will check white's territory because we can see how many points white has for sure.
Yeah.
So there's like at least 5 points here. There's one capture stone. Then we have this corner. Oh wow, so that's like 40 points here. And then a white corner. I think we can assume that this corner is going to be white territory because if black tries to invade this one, then this sector becomes white and it's even bigger.
Yeah.
So I'll just call this 10 more points for white.
Yeah.
So we're at 55 plus Komi for white.
All right.
And then we have black's position.
This is pretty hard to count, huh?
Black has 5 points for sure here.
Yeah.
And I think we can call this sector here also black.
Sure.
So that's maybe like a 10 or 15. So black has 20 points and this region.
Moyo.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's gonna be hard to say like how many points you can make out of that, right?
It's hard to say because also if black uses one move to make it, what is the biggest we can make? Maybe this one.
Yeah.
Then also that means white is going to have move around here and transform all of this.
Oh my god.
So actually, when you look at them, this area and this area are more or less equal in a sense. So maybe I will just call this here as black territory.
Okay.
And call this 0 and this 0.
Sure.
Which still means that white is up by 15 or 20 points.
Which is a huge margin, right?
Yes.
That's professional standards.
Exactly. And there's not many things that can go wrong for white in this game. That's the biggest thing.
So okay, let's see what black did. So Hane.
Sorry here.
And then black trying. I guess
making
Ollie's
use
trying to
of the
make
big
everything
stones.
happen. And then extend. And then white even covers. Oh wow. Is that gonna die as well?
This is basically black saying that he needs to take this big point and he needs to not die here.
Yeah. He's gambling, right?
Yep.
So yeah. The Sente.
Yes. And then he must be starting something. Extension here. And white just played simple. This may be overprotective, but white can afford it.
So Hane?
And maybe just in this case white turned, huh?
I think he's trying to emphasize that there's a cutting point, but white just cuts.
There's a little bit of aji here, but for the time being, white can take it, I guess.
Yeah. And then
okay, so it did actually come. Sure.
So
So white would like to place this Atari here, but then black plays this one here.
Yeah, that's
and
like
white
a trick,
connect,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
White
maybe
connects.
connect here. Yes.
Yeah, white connect.
And
White
white
just jumps
jumps out. So white has read that this capturing race here, white is good. Black doesn't have also many liberties.
So white even spills into the center now.
Yes.
Black trying to make this happen.
Yeah, so black basically lost these 3 stones here. So black has to get something in exchange here.
Yeah.
Black went for the cut.
He must kill something, surely.
And
Extend.
it still seems like white will be fine because this jump here, black cannot cut because of the ladder. And white can also attach here.
Yeah.
And black cannot cut this one because of the white capturing sequence.
Right.
Also, the attachment doesn't work. So this is still hopeless for black, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking like this whole thing is gonna be dead, right?
I would call this the final game losing move. I mean, I don't see anything else for black to try but to attach here, really. I don't know, probably this doesn't work either, but...
Can white do this?
So bump there,
yeah.
And you mean
just
to
push?
go through here? If that works, then I'm done. Here, and cut.
Oh yeah.
And black cannot push 3 here because black only has 1 liberty. So yeah, that's done as well.
Okay.
So I just cannot find a way. So black tried to prepare something for that, but white's descent is too good.
Yeah. Black tries to make
cut through.
Something happen.
And attach, I guess. And white connected. And this is black's center. White just answered, sorry.
And then yeah, white even throws in.
Touch here, and probably like Kosumi or something. Yeah. Yes.
So it's just dead. No?
So black is dead. Yes.
And then tries to make
there
this.
might be some kind of a final capturing race, but black doesn't really have also many. Oh.
So white throws in. So white plays this one. White throws in.
Yeah, that's a liberty reducing move in Hane.
Yeah.
And black has to make the eye.
So I'm guessing this is dead too. And then black tries to cover, finally.
Yes. So actually what happened was that white got all of the left side in the biggest fashion possible.
Yeah.
And black still didn't get this one.
So much blood.
I mean, the only thing black can hope for is that white invades here.
And dies
and black kills it in this fashion.
Oh, and then this still dies, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then we have a close game, I think.
Okay.
The white territory is so big that white doesn't need to enter.
Yeah.
Really.
I think he even just took the corner. Just.
Yeah, anything is enough, really. So black goes down, and black is going for the kill. I think I would really predict the white win here already. So
sure.
All that's left is the entertaining white final life in here. We'll see some tricky moves by white, and it'll live and game over.
Okay. So at this point, we do want to get back to the other game, right? Because the first one, I think everyone wants to see how that turns out, because it's Artem versus Matthews, right? So it's got to be a good match. But
definitely.
Yeah, that looks like on the real board there's a lot of murder. I don't think we have a final result, but I just don't see a way for.
Yeah, because white doesn't need to make all his stones live. White just has to get one group living inside.
Yeah,
and
maybe
I think
black
the corner is
die
library.
too.
Yeah, actually black might die.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I think this is probably the bloodiest game we've ever seen.
Yeah, so my teacher Jeff actually prepared Lukas for this game against Ali, and Jeff has made a very, very solid analysis of Ali's situation right now. Of course, Jeff thinks that Ali is a good player, but right now he thinks Ali is kind of trying to change his way of playing to adjust.
So he's in that transition
phase, exactly. So Ali is most likely going to become stronger after it, but right now he's unstable, which means that Lukas can just try to directly aim for get this one win here that matters.
Yeah, I mean, certainly that will put him in the top 4, right? Which is his best ever record, I think. So Jeff will be very happy to see one of his students, enter
in top 4,
the semifinals, I think.
Yes.
So it looks like that's gonna be all we'll cover in this game.
I think that'll be enough. Yes.
Yeah. So
I will be extremely surprised if white doesn't win this one.
Yeah.
I mean that is the divine intervention. Finally.
Yeah, divine intervention. Yeah. But so okay, we're gonna just take a break. Oh yes, Lukas beat 3 pros, right? He beat Artem.
He beat Artem and
then he beat Tanguy.
Yes.
And then he beat Ali. Wow.
So he's totally on a roll. Yeah.
Yeah. He's in very good shape. So in that case, if he wins, which is hypothetical right now, but it's highly unlikely that he will lose.
Yes.
He plays Ilya tomorrow.
He's Ilya, and actually I think he has good chances. Yes.
He has a chance to.
I mean, I would actually bet on him
to shoot down the 4th pro.
Yes.
And maybe even become European champion.
Why not?
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
That would be super cool, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, of course he had a tough time, after the losing the final of the pro qualification.
Oh yeah, against Tanguy, that one was
But this will be the best way to bounce back, I think. Just
it is some consolation. I think the pro is still bigger.
Sure,
because that basically sets your whole life after it.
It's a lifelong.
Yes. But this is very, very good consolation, let's say.
Yeah. Well, definitely. If you become European champion,
yes,
it would be amazing. So yeah, we're gonna take a break, and I think we're gonna come back to the other game and see who's gonna face either Pavel or Stanislav. We don't know who. I don't think we have a result for Pavel versus Stanislav just yet, but we can take a quick look, of course. Okay, we don't have a final. We don't have a result yet, but that looks like Pavel is in good position. I don't know. We can discuss that later, of course. So anyway, the winner of that game will take on either Pavel or Stanislav. So the bottom half is quite tough. Yeah. The bottom half. It could be, Pavel versus one of.
In that sense, yeah, sure.
Artem. So the bottom half for tomorrow's match will also be
very interesting. Yes.
Yeah, that would also be epic. So
we can have the current champion against Mateusz or Artem or anything.
Right. So that's gonna be really, really great. By the way, tomorrow we have Cornell here. Cornell Berzot, the Romanian legend, Samandan, on stream. But today we're not finished yet, so we're gonna just take a break and come back with Artem versus Mateusz.
Yep.